Hey everybody, welcome back. I am excited because we not only have a new Benchmade to unbox, it is an exclusive and it is in the 940 Osborne series. So we're going to take a look at this one. It is a Bass Pro Shops Cabelas exclusive, model number 940OR-2408. Now, pretty cool overall. You get the standard Benchmade blue class box. We're going to go ahead and open this up. You get your use and care manual. You also get that beautiful, beautiful Life Sharp warranty. So definitely follow up on that. Care and use manual. Now, get the silky smooth microfiber bag. A little drawstring on it. We're going to go ahead and open this up. And you can already see the fun surprise. You got that access lock information because this does have the access bar and access lock for keeping this knife deployed and open. What do you think? What do you think of that orange, the Papa orange, that gray G10? Now there's something a little different that I'm going to explain on this one that I found when I opened it. But overall, this is a Benchmade 940 Osborne, made here in the USA by Benchmade Knife Company. This is the exclusive 940 for Bass Pro Shops and Cabelas like we talked about. And overall pricing, you're looking at $260. Now, it's a little bit steeper, probably $40 more than the G10 model, the base model with the satin blade and the black G10 from Benchmade. But I did build out a orange G10 with a black blade and S30V, and it prices out at the same, $260. So kind of cool. You cannot build this exact one on the Benchmade custom knife shop, but you can build many others. If orange is not for you, there's lots of other cool ones. Now we will take a couple look at, we will look at a couple of the Cabelas exclusives from years past and talk about some current ones that are there. But let's get into this one. We got the gray G10 as your handle. You got the CPM S30V blade steel, and it's in the reverse Tanto. And of course you have the blaze orange Cerakote, which is awesome. And this one actually has a little bit of like a paper texture to it. Not super rough like some of the other, coatings they've used in the past to restrict light reflection like on the bug outs. But I do like the blaze orange has this kind of powder texture to it where it doesn't reflect as much light as some of the others. So that's kind of cool that they do that. That's pretty awesome. Now you do have all the black hardware, including the black liners and black access bar and black thumb stud. Now, one of the cool things I saw was this one, when I opened it up, had the mini deep carry pocket clip on it. Now, I don't know if that's a mistake from manufacturing or if it's a change, because on the website, on Bass Pro Shops and Cabelas, they show the awesome reverse, or I'm not sorry, not reverse, the split arrow pocket clip. So, but we've seen also on some of the other Cabelas ones, they have the mini deep carry. So I like the mini deep carry over the split arrow, which is kind of cool, but that's just one thing that I noticed when I got this. So let's go over some specs. If you've never ever handled a Benchmade 940, this one, standard specs, just different colors, different materials, which is cool. So your blade on this one, CPM S30V, we talked about it, the reverse Tanto. You have the blaze orange Cerakote on it, which is growing on me. It's better, to me, it's better than the red on the Mini 945, and we'll look at that red one in a minute. Now, your handle on this one, G10. Your blade length, though, 3.4 inches, standard 940 Osborne blade length. Your thickness, 0.115 of an inch. So it is a little bit thicker near the tip. Some of us know some of the reasons those were made. Obviously, Warren Osborne with an awesome design, kind of a ranch style knife, using it for prying, some other stuff. Not that you're supposed to, but it is what it is. Now, overall, in an opened configuration, 7.87 inches long. Now, when it's closed, the gray G10 handles 4.47 inches in your hand, and it's only 0.44 thick. So, kind of between a bug out and a griptilian is the thickness on this one. And to me, this is my favorite Benchmade model, as you know, for the last over 20 years. So I'm pretty excited. A huge shout out to the knife community because several of you made me aware that this one was available. and it needed to be added to the collection. So we moved some stuff around. I sold some stuff, some blood, bone marrow. No, I'm just kidding. But we went ahead, we put this on the top of the priority list. We were able to pick it up this month, which is pretty cool. Now the weight on this one, about 2.6, 2.7 ounces. So 2.6, 2.7 ounces on this one. A little bit of extra for the blade coating on a standard one. Now, they do also have a couple left of the full-size bug out from Cabelas and Bass Pro Shops. It's a 535OR-2103, and that one comes in at $190. They have a new mini bug out one that actually is the gray and orange as well. They all have the gray handles. The bug outs are Gryvery though. These are G10. And the mini bug out comes in at $210. And it's the 533OR-2401. So if you want to look those up, definitely check those out. I didn't pick those up. I did a scale swap on one for somebody. I swapped scales with him. He had the orange one. He didn't like the gray scales. He wanted black. We swapped. It was pretty cool to do that. So you may ask yourself, Zach, what do you have that's Cabelas exclusives in the past? Now, this one was awesome. The only thing I think people didn't like on this one is that it was the CPM or the D2 blade steel, which has the carbon fiber with the diamond wood bolster. Pretty awesome. Pretty darn lightweight as well. I think the G10's a little heavier. That carbon fiber diamond wood making it just a little smoother on the operation. So that's an old retired one, I think from like 2017, if I remember correctly. Not going to be able to find those except on the secondary. Beware of the fakes. Now, Cabelas also has put out the Griptilian and mini Griptilian exclusives in the past. Kind of a different pattern on the scale. They also went with the D2 on these, but a coated handle. We've seen some of those here on the channel. I still have those in my collection. They've had some old ones, Griptilian style exclusives that have ran through. I cannot confirm if this was 100% Cabelas exclusive, but I believe it was. This is in the 440C. Now, I'm going to pull this one off because you want to look at how this compares to the mini 945 Osborne from last year in that fire engine red. And you can see even how much more light is reflected on the red, right, in comparison to this blaze orange Cerakote. I like the way they did this. Now, this could be because they do a lot of the orange blades with the Hunt line. Some of those, it works pretty terrific. This was a limited edition SHOT Show exclusive from last year. We picked that up. So similar grade G10, a little bit different pattern on this one. Kind of mimics the exact pattern you see on the Benchmade custom knife builder profile instead of the standard look right here. So size-wise, you can see the difference. They did the red liners with this one, the mini from last year, instead of just the flat black liner with the full gray G10, which I kind of dig that. I like that. Now, what would you choose? Would you go full-size Osborne with the red, or do you like this orange? I do like how it kind of pops. You got the laser markings doing pretty good on there. Trying to show it in a little bit different light. I do like how that is. You got the Osborne design logo on there, the S30V. This one did come a little bit stiff. I went ahead and worked through it. I have not added any oil. Members of Zach's Daily Carry Crew got an exclusive first look when we unboxed it. You saw the mini deep carry clip on there. I did not realize that was something different until I started researching it. And then I was like, oh, they actually have the reverse, or not the reverse, I don't know, I keep calling it the reverse, the split arrow pocket clip online. So that's kind of cool to see that one. Now, you can build things like this, and maybe we'll take this Griptilian off, or sorry, the mini Griptilian off. But this is one that you can build and was built on the Benchmade custom knife shop. And it kind of has that pattern like we were talking about. A little bit different than the standard 940 design pattern, but all orange barrel spacers. This one has the S90V, the standard Benchmade clip, the orange barrel spacers kind of popping. So you can see some difference. I love the 940. It's my favorite Benchmade design ever. You know that. It's one of my favorites. I could show you more 940s probably and bore you for the rest of hour-long video, but I won't do that. I just want to say some of these are really cool that come up, and the orange is growing on me. The orange is definitely growing on me over the red. I've carried this one a bit, but overall, the red, I'm like, I just like the original on that one. But this gray, this orange, I like how it's, not reflective as much. So it's got just kind of that paper powder finish. I tried to find an official name, but it's just the Blaze Orange Cerakote, anything that's published on it. But let me know down below. Let me know if you would swap out the clip, if you would put maybe the standard on it, if you like this mini deep carry, or if you would go old school. I mean, this one also came with the mini deep carry, originally from, just going to drop that. Just make sure don't try to catch it. That's where the accidents happen, and you need your finger cut kit. So overall, I think this is a good buy. I think price-wise, they've done it right in that same era of building your own custom one. Like I said, I did an orange G10 with a black blade, orange accents, and it was right at the same $260 price. So pretty cool that they didn't up it for an exclusive through Bass Pro Shops and Cabelas, but I might try to pick up another one this year if they have it throughout the year, just to have a second one, because I think I'm going to get some good use out of this one. And it kind of pops, draws a little attention. It's nice out in the field to have something that's not super orange, but if you are into super orange, you can go build your orange handled one and have some super awesome fun with it. But overall, just wanted to show this one. I haven't seen too much on it on the internet, and a huge shout out to this awesome knife community that reminded me, hey, Zach, you're missing a 940 that's out there. You need to get one added to your collection. So a little bit of hashtag DSKFS, a little do something kind for someone. It's what we do here on the channel. It's what we do here in this community. And of course, the most important part, have an awesome rest of your day. Take care.